Hello everyone, welcome to Eduinfo. In today's video, we'll explore A Triumph of Surgery by James Herriot. Let's dive in. Let us take a look at the character sketch, of which Tricki is the first one and is the most important character around whom the story revolves. Let's look at the type. It's a dog, a pampered Pomeranian dog. Its trait, it's overweight, pampered and lethargic when the chapter begins. Initially, its behavior is spoiled and inactive due to overfeeding and lack of exercise. Change, it becomes active, social and healthy after simple care at the vet. Symbolism, it represents the impact of indulgent love and the importance of balanced care. Let's move on to Mrs. Pumphrey. Type, she's a wealthy, loving pet owner. Nothing wrong with that. She's overindulgent, emotional, unaware of real care. Treats Tricki like a child, gives him rich food and unnecessary luxuries. Change, realizes, though subtly, temporarily, that love alone isn't enough for proper care. Symbolism, she represents misguided affection and a typical social class behavior of the rich. And we have Dr. James Herriot. He is a veterinary surgeon, narrator. He is practical, compassionate, and humorous when it comes to traits. Behavior. He diagnoses Tricki issue wisely, gives him natural recovery through routine and company of other dogs. He earns Mrs. Pumphrey's gratitude and admiration at the end. He represents common sense, medical professionalism, and honesty. Now, moving to themes and morals. First one, we have the theme of overindulgence, which is harmful. Excessive care and pampering can lead to more harm than good. The second theme we cover, discipline leads to recovery. Tricki improves only with proper care, simple food, and exercise at the vet. Love must be balanced with logic. This is another theme. Emotion should not override practical needs. And finally, we have professional ethics and subtle humor. Dr. Herriot helps Tricki while gently poking fun at the human tendency to spoil pets. Well then, let's take a look at the introduction to Tricki's lifestyle. Mrs. Pumphrey is a wealthy lady who loves her pet dog, Tricki, like her own child. She pampers him excessively with food, snacks, and treats like cream cakes, chocolates, and Horlicks, thinking she's caring for him. She also dresses him in clothes. He even had his own wardrobe full of coats and gave him tonics, vitamins, and even cod liver oil. Tricki had his own daybed, his night bed, his favorite cushions, toys, and rubber rings, while he also had breakfast bowl, lunch bowl, and supper bowl. As a result, Tricki became obese, lazy, and unhealthy. He loses interest in normal dog activities and becomes very lethargic and dull. Mrs. Pumphrey is worried and believes he is seriously ill. Dr. Herriot's observation and advice. When Dr. Herriot visits to check on Tricki, He immediately realizes that the problem is overfeeding and lack of exercise and not illness. He tactfully suggests hospitalization, knowing that Mrs. Pumphrey is too emotionally attached and won't agree easily. Mrs. Pumphrey agrees, but with a heavy heart, and Tricki is taken to the vet's surgery. Tricki's recovery at the surgery. At the surgery, the environment is very different from luxurious home. Initially, Tricki is listless and doesn't eat, but Dr. Herriot doesn't give him any special food or medicine. He lets Tricki stay with other dogs and feeds him simple food only when he shows interests. Gradually, Tricki starts mingling with other dogs, playing, running, and eating normally, having all the fun. He regains his health, loses weight, and becomes active and cheerful again. The surgery works like a magic, hence the title, A Triumph of Surgery. We have to keep in mind that no actual surgery took place, but it was the proper care of Dr. Herriot that made Tricki healthy again. Mrs. Pumphrey's gratitude and emotional reaction at the end. Mrs. Pumphrey is constantly sending luxury items for Tricki, like eggs, wine, and brandy, thinking he needs them to recover. However, the doctor and his staff consume these gifts since Tricki is on a strict, healthy diet. It also makes for the situation a little bit humorous. After a few weeks, when Tricki is completely fit and active, Dr. Herriot returns him to Mrs. Pumphrey. She is overjoyed to see her dog energetic and lively. She thanks the doctor and calls it a triumph of surgery, rightly so in her own way. Conclusion. The story uses gentle humor to convey a strong message about responsible pet ownership. Dr. Herriot's wise and caring approach helps Tricki recover. Mrs. Pumphrey learns, at least temporarily, that love alone isn't enough. It must be balanced with proper discipline and understanding of real needs. Here are some of the LBA questions. There are 10 questions here. Teachers might add as many as you like. Take your time. You can pause the screen, take a screenshot of these questions. These are 1-mark questions. And you have 2 marks questions too. And we do also have long answer questions. Now for those who require, pause the video and take a screenshot. Thank you so much. Do subscribe, like, and comment.